If you've watched any of my IGCSE How to Get an A-star videos, you might have noticed that I mention a lot tracking your past papers and which ones you do and the marks you get and so on and so forth. The reason I mention it is because it's pretty motivating. You see the papers that you've already done, which ones you're yet to do, which ones you lacked in the most and you could redo later on, and you get to see a trend in the increase of your marks. I overall find it a very organized and motivating system. Now, many people don't understand what I mean by a past paper tracker because when I talk about a past paper tracker, I talk about mine personally, the one that I've made for my IGCSE year and that I still continue using during my AS level. And today, I'm going to be talking about that tracker and showing it to you and linking it in the description, for you to download and check out for yourself. I decided, because yesterday I just uploaded a video on a past paper planner, that I'm gonna do a past paper tracker. The difference between these two is that the planner is basically when you plan what past papers you're gonna be doing for the next week or overall the entire month. You are tracking what you're about to do. It's basically a target or a goal. This is a past paper tracker. Basically, whenever you do solve a past paper, you mark it on the tracker, and it's a very organized system. It basically shows you everything that you've done throughout the year. I'm going to show it to you now and explain it more, and I hope it's helpful. Let's start with the IGCSE past paper tracker. This is the one that I've used last year, and I swear by this. This thing was so amazing. So I don't remember how the idea of doing this popped up in my mind, to be honest. I think I watched a video of a person that had got a lot of A stars in IGCSE, uh, and the person's past paper tracker was way different than mine, but it kind of inspired me to do my own. That was basically designed to cater my own needs, I guess. But this is what I came up with back then, and I still use the same kind of format for the AS level one, but with a bit of tweaks for the level. This is basically the tracker. Okay, so basically how this works is, let's say for example, I am solving biology. I'm solving all the papers for biology, so paper 2, paper 4, and paper 6. And I am solving from May, June, variant 2 of 2018. So this box right here. What I'll basically do is I'll write paper 2 and then I'll write the marks for the paper, and paper 4 and the marks for the paper, and paper 6 and the marks for that paper. That's basically it. Every time you solve a paper, whether that's paper 2 or 4 or 6 or whichever paper you solve, you'll go to that specific box of that specific subject and you're gonna write down the marks that you got for that exact paper. And each box, of course, you have to fit in all the 3 papers or 2 papers. So yeah, that's basically that. And then afterwards, after you do that, you then highlight the box depending on your performance. So if your performance was really good, you are gonna highlight the box green. If you think a lot of improvement could be made by solving the paper again, then you should highlight it yellow. And if you made like a lot of mistakes and it was a terrible paper in your own opinion, then you should highlight it orange, for example. This makes you see the basically your level of that paper, and whether you should redo it or not. And in the long run, so for example, if I'm solving from 2018 to 2021, I'm gonna see the progress of all the years. So like it goes from orange to yellow to green, like you visibly get better and you can see that progress with your own 2 eyes. And yeah, that's basically how the past paper tracker worked. Sometimes I do solve the papers, but like without timing and just like, for fun, where I don't grade really. So for that, I'll just like put a tick for the paper instead of like grading. And that's all really. Okay, so this is the ASAL level tracker. As you can see, there's like a big difference. The boxes are way bigger, and this is because during AS and AL, you take approximately from like 2 to 4 subjects only and not 7. And my goal was to fit like all subjects in one paper because I like having only one paper. However, like there's a difference between, people and like the way they think about this. Maybe you want multiple papers, depends on you really. So this is the way it looks for me for the ES1. And the way this works is the same way basically, but the boxes are bigger, and it's starting from 2016. So 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020 is missing actually, so I'm gonna have to edit this, and then 2022, 2021. And that's basically it. But like the subjects are like this, and it kind of looks different and it works in the same way. So if I solve for chemistry variant 1 May June 2019, I'm gonna write in this box for paper 1 and 2 and 3 and so on, and then I could highlight depending on the level that I got for this paper. And yeah, I actually like put this little how to use in the second page. So say for example you take only like 2 subjects and not 4 subjects, you can always like delete these 2 rows from both of these. Same thing goes to the IGCSE one. So if you don't take all these subjects, you only take a couple, you can always delete these rows and make the rows bigger, like edit it or alter it based on what you are taking personally. But this is just an overall view from what I've seen. Like a lot of people take a lot of subjects, that's why. And yeah, that's basically it. Uh, Thank you so much for watching. All the links for the templates will be in the description. If you find that there could be a little change in how the tracker looks or the way you would use the tracker, let me know in the comments. Also, let me know if you use it, if you printed it, or anything like that. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.